Okay, so friggin' I fucked up again, boys. I got a dick coming over, like right now, in 10 minutes, to look at our wood stove. Buy some of my shit off me. This one over here. Where is it? Under all that wires and behind all this shit and behind my kickstand and everything and behind all this stuff and for frigga sacks. So I gotta move a whole bunch of shit because this friggin' dick's gonna be here, but part of me's saying to myself, you know, maybe you shouldn't because you're gonna move all this shit, but he's gonna be like, oh, I don't even want it. And then, you know, you moved all that shit for no reason. So, you know, I don't know. But anyways, I'll friggin' try to set up the camera and son of a bitch record him. And yeah, maybe I'll say funny stuff to him and stuff and it'll be funny. Apologize. Oh, friggin' rights, boys, got a little bit more shit out of my road. Friggin', them boys were just up the road in Shetland there for frigga sacks. So, friggin', I fixed him's chainsaw for him. He had a missing bolt, but, you know, a hex head won't fit in there, so I just ground off the friggin' hex head till it was round and ground a slot in there for a flathead cigarette. And you've got her going for him, got her going for him, you know what I mean? I think I got tripped again, eh? It's like, oh, I'll friggin' go and buy this guy's wood stove, see if he'll fix my friggin' chainsaw for me, eh? Frigga sack, eh? I'm always, they're coming out with new ways of friggin' you over on Kijiji, they is. But anyways, I gotta straighten up around in here a little bit, and on accordance with all this shit's in my road now big times, but I can put a little bit more shit away in accordance with I got a wood stove missing now, so. Get these friggin' van seats back in the van, pull the van back over, friggin' get some lunch in for myself, and I might get a little more done on the shelf today. We'll have to see. But I also got to get rid of this old Dickard fridge. Friggin' all the cigarettes is chooched out of it, but so I'm gonna make a friggin' vacuum pump out of that. Show you how or whatever. It's not rocket appliances or anything, but you know, way she goes. Well, anyways, I can't even remember the last thing I made a movie about, but cleaned the place up a little bit, straightened up, got some mess friggin' situated and whatnot, and got the friggin', where the hell are we here? Got the end wall built or whatever. So friggin' rights, that's all friggin' where she's going. So then in the other room, just the other side of this wall, I got like a friggin' table and like, you know, it's like a friggin' desktop or something, I don't know, countertop. Anyways, it's just over 9 feet long. So that'll bring us to about like over yonder way. So, and it's 30 inches friggin' wide. So if I do like a double friggin' sidewards tube for up there and then come down with a 30-inch wall coming out, and then I'd have more room, you know, between the friggin' hoist and the wall there and whatnot, and that's what I think I'm gonna do, and different things, and then I can friggin', you know, for friggin' my sack. But you wouldn't believe the friggin' problems I've been having, for frig's sakes. First, I friggin' lost my friggin' PAPCON friggin' bit, right? My driver bit for it, because it was on the table over there in the corner, but that table was over here before I moved the wood stove, so friggin' that stuff was all lost. My pencil, gave up. I couldn't find my pencil. I was like, frig it, it's gone. The project's over. I can't friggin' measure this, or, you know, remember the this and that, not make a line, and you know, it's just not going to work without a pencil. So I quit. And then I had a cheat, and then I thought, oh yeah, you know, so, and then found my bit and my pencil. But anyways, and then now I got to go get some plywood. Well, of course, it's in the back room there, and it's got friggin' TVs and friggin' totes full of shit and crap and stuff, because you know, we had everything sort of somewhat organized, but then once the roof leaked all over our shit, we had to like kind of emergency move the friggin' shit out of the way type of situation. So anyways, spent for absolute ever digging out a couple sheets of plywood. So we'll get those in here, fire them up, cut a little notchy around the wire holes, antlers and different things, screw her down and start loading her. Okay, right on. So I got some 1/4 inch friggin' plywoods here. Doesn't quite go to the tops. Of course, it's only 8 feet, and that's a little over 8 feet, so of course it's not going to go to the top. So, but I got to friggin' screw that on there, and I'll, you know, cut the edge off, obviously, and then I'll just cut a piece for the fit the rest, and then there's the deck. We're gonna put this on for the top. It's friggin' 3/4 or 5/8 or something, friggin' tongue and groove. Friggin' plywood's there, so friggin' rights, that's your friggin' holder. But it seems like every time I get on a friggin' roll and I'm really cheeching away here, friggin' the supper's almost ready. So I'll go friggin' drill that into myself and have a cheech, and then we'll come back out here and we'll get this wood cut up and put a deck on this and a wall on there and a frig sakes and maybe forky some shit up there to be more awesome or rig. Holy shit, boys. I'm starting to think this friggin' shelf thing wasn't a very good idea. But anyways, I got the back friggin' cigaretted. I got one friggin' sheet of ply cigarette on top there. Almost killed myself friggin' cutting it. And I got all the bolts friggin' cigaretted down. I just friggin' hogged on her on all 3s of them. But you know, this is the kind of stuff that I've been having to deal with. Right? I had to friggin' chisel out a friggin' enough room for the washer and the cigarette in the friggin' program. And it's not because I'm a friggin' goof or nothing. You know, I mean, I put it where it had to go. That's where it had to go on this side, right? Because it's got to catch the edge for frig's sakes. And you know, we couldn't go any more friggin' this way because on account of that. So I mean, that's as close to everywhere as we could go. So that's pretty much as perfect as you could get it. I just had to, you know, chisel a little cigarette off of there. Not a big deal. It just friggin' takes time, you know. So anyways, it's getting late. Friggin' probably end up finishing this off tonight and tomorrow. And then we'll for frig sacks it. But there's a special guest supposed to be here tomorrow, depending on the dickerness of the program. He's already had 2 delays. Friggin', let's see, there was a 17 hours worth of delays within the first 20 hours of him leaving. So friggin' that's the program Buddy Van Dudo's running today. So he should have already been here, but he's probably gonna be here tomorrow night. So friggin' rights, this and that. I'm gonna friggin' rig up that friggin' fridge pump and show you how to make a compressor, a vacuum pump for vacuum purging the dickerness out of different things. And we'll friggin' finish this shelf and smoke 1,000 electronic cigarettes, probably. So anyways, don't forget to like, share, favorite the video, helps Hogan out big time. And don't forget to check out onepodcast.com and get your decals and your sweatshirts and your friggin' hoodies and your nonsense and your gibberish and you know, all that type of shit. Look it, I got mine, frig a sack. So anyways, boys, there you go, another Dickard Pug 1 production. So until tomorrow.
Don't let the watchers get you.